Chris has been a friend of mine for a really long time. And so when he first wrote the script, he sent it to me and was like, give me some notes. Tell me what you think. And then, time went by, and then he was like, let's assemble like a group of actors to kind of do a table read. At no point was he promising me a role in anything. It was just helping out a friend. And then when it came time to film, I was filming Think Like a Man too. So what we were able to work out time-wise was the role of Erica. So I was just happy to be a part of the film in any capacity. So yeah, it sprang from friendship. Luckily, like half of the cast, we have been very good friends for a really long time. So he just called in a lot of favors, and everyone really believed in the script and the point of the movie. So whether the role is a quick cameo or a much larger scene, everyone signed on for magic, and that's what we created. The price of fame, and what is it to be a celebrity nowadays? And if you define yourself by outside validation, what happens when it stops coming? Do you cease to exist? If you don't film every second of your life, do you stop living? And what happens when you lose it all? I play Erica, who's on a wildly popular show with her sisters, and she meets and falls in love with Andre Allen, who's a stand-up comedian turned big movie star. And on the eve of their wedding, this made-for-TV wedding spectacular, his Haitian Revolution movie comes out. And unfortunately for him, no one really cares about his movie. They only want to talk about the wedding. And he's trying to figure out how to get people interested in his art and his passion project, and less about his personal life. But nowadays, there is no such thing as keeping those two separate. You sell it all. And he was trying to figure out how to reclaim himself. And along this weekend, he is assigned a writer to cover a day in the life of Andre Allen, and she starts to get him to question his ability, his purpose as an entertainer, and what he wants his legacy to be. Oh, she loves it. It doesn't happen if it's not on camera. But that's this whole generation, whether you're famous or not. Like, if they don't have a picture of it, it didn't happen. So like I've said like many times, like, oh, I need to get a picture, otherwise so and so won't believe me. And I'm like, you need new friends. Like, they're not gonna believe you because if you say you just saw me on the street, you have to, you know. But it's a whole new generation. My generation is too busy having fun. If I'm having that much fun, I'm not taking pictures. I'll tell you about the story later, but I'm not like, to stop and document it is not fun. But this generation is different. There's so many fun like set pieces in this movie that when he goes back to his old neighborhood and all those comedians in one room, people are gonna love to see Tracy Morgan, and I think they're gonna love kind of some of the over the top but rooted in reality moments of like a day in the life of a celebrity, and it's so taken from real life and like what a lot of people and the actors in this movie really go through on a daily basis. Getting to see everything that everyone else was doing, I was literally laughing so hard till I was crying. But partly because they're my friends, and seeing them stretch and hit comedy gold was awesome.